want to know where he is. Russell, we should call the police.
Police won't do anything for 24 hours unless...
Unless what?
Unless there's evidence of a crime.
Excuse me? Excuse me. We're looking for someone. A boy, 5'11", 17, blonde hair, slim. He was wearing a black leather jacket, blue jeans.
What do you want with him?
Where's parents?
Foster?
No.
Haven't seen him.
He's not a runaway.
Yeah, how do you know?
Because he had no need to. He went to get groceries.
I went for pizza. They're still waiting.
Claire?
What?
Grocery list.
Oh, no.
The groceries are all gone. We'll just look around our own neighborhood one more time.
Then we go to the police.
Probably got mugged.
You know anything about that?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, maybe those punks that you and Josh turned in figured they owed him a beating or worse.
So why would I know anything?
They were your friends.
First of all, they're not my friends. And secondly, I don't know dilly about your kid. Anyway, Marley got sent back to probation camp.
Let's go to the police.
Can I come?
No, Nathaniel, I believe you better stay here with Mama.
Why? In case something really bad happened to him?
No, we said we'll be here in case Josh shows up. We don't want him coming to an empty house, do we? Right?
Are you the Greens?
They want you to spend the night at the hospital, but you are going to be just fine.
I lost the groceries.
Don't you worry about that, baby. You're so fortunate.
We're ready, Mrs. Green.
I don't think the punks who did this are from around here, but if we find them, we're going to have to ask you to come on down and give us a positive ID, okay?
No problem. Do you have my address?
Got it.
Dylan, we just wanted to thank you again. We really appreciate what you did. That took a lot of courage.
Josh said you fought off a whole gang of them.
There's only like 3 of them. Anyway, as soon as they saw me, they took off. And if they hadn't, it'd probably be 2 of us in that ambulance.
Come on, son. I'm going to get a patrol car to take you.
Detective, if you don't mind, we'd like to do that.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
This is where you live?
Yep.
Got a long way from home, aren't you?
I was visiting a friend.
Well, I'd like to come inside and meet your parents. Tell them what happened.
Mom and Dad aren't home.
This hour?
They're doctors. Mom, she's in the ER, and Dad had a surgery.
Well, maybe we ought to wait with you until they get back.
There's a housekeeper. Thanks for the lift.
Oh, thank you.
This is what Leo gave me on our 25th wedding anniversary.
It's beautiful. He must have been very romantic.
Well, Daddy was a lot of things. Romantic was not one of them.
Oh, he had his moments. How do you think you got here?
Mama, we don't need to go there.
Can I try?
Yeah, here you go.
Josh, you ready for some breakfast?
I'm not hungry.
Oh, honey, you got to eat something. Got to get your strength back.
No, really, I don't want anything.
Josh.
It's all right, honey.
Any word about my motorcycle?
No, the police haven't found it yet.
Got this at school. Martial arts at the Hanson Youth Center. I thought after what happened, we could all take it. Or maybe you can show me some moves you learned in the Navy.
Well, what the Navy taught me, I hope you never have to learn. Kids' class will do just fine for now. We'll look into it after school.
Can we buy a uniform?
All right, I think it's time that we better get moving.
Why don't we just rent one for right now? We'll see how lethal you end up being, okay? Josh?
Hi.
Whoa, somebody messed you up.
Josh?
Bounce each other. Shake it. Ready? Go.
I gotta warn you. My Uncle Russell's an expert Navy SEAL. He's already taught me some moves. You know so much. How come you're in the beginner's class? I already know all the dangerous moves. I need to learn the normal stuff. I'll go easy on you, since you're a girl. Guess that's one move old Uncle Russell didn't teach you. I can't believe it. She's just a girl.
Nathaniel, you're never too young to learn this. There's no such thing as just a girl. Nathaniel's learning that there's more to self-defense than fancy moves.
Already? Hattie's famous caramel bars.
Ooh, good.
Oh, not for you. They're Dylan's thank you gift. You and Josh can deliver them.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow after school.
Well, if he's up to it.
Well, honey, he's been up there all day. Wouldn't even come down for lunch.
Well, he hasn't recovered yet.
Well, no time like the present.
Honey, we live in a decent neighborhood. There is nothing for him to be afraid of.
That's not the problem. He's been traumatized. It may take him some time to get over it.
Well, the longer he puts it off, the longer it's going to take.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go upstairs and talk to him.
And what are you going to do? Shove him out the door?
Sweetheart, coddling the boy is not going to do any good. He's going to have to learn how to deal with the fear.
Russell, he has been humiliated. And if you go up there and tell him to stop hiding, how do you think he's going to feel?
He's got to come out sometime.
I am trying to do the right thing here.
And let him work it out himself. You can't do it for him. Russell, he's not you. Remember that when you go upstairs and you talk to him.
He's got to get back on that horse.
Hattie, please. It's between Russell and me.
Mama, she's upset. I'm sure she didn't mean that.
May I help you?
Hi, we're the Greens. I'm sure Dylan's told you about us.
You must have the wrong house. There's no Dylan here.
No, that's where he said he lived. You don't have a son named Dylan?
3 daughters.
And you and your husband aren't doctors, are you?
Heavens, no.
I'm sorry we bothered you. Thank you.
Why would Dylan lie? He must be in some sort of trouble. We have to find him, Daddy.
Yeah, honey, he could be anywhere.
At least we know where to start looking. I don't get it. What was he doing here?
Living here. Dylan's not a rich kid. He's homeless.
I want to go for ice cream, Grandma.
Oh, come on. It's just across the park. Choice of flavors.
I got your books and assignments. Josh, they didn't just hurt your body, they hurt your heart. And both need time to heal.
Daddy says I need to get back on the horse.
I know what he says. And you will.
When?
When you're ready. Every day you'll feel better. You will get through this. And when you do, you'll be stronger for it.
Every time I get in that door.
If you are TV, God bless America.
Claire, you know I'm worried about him, too.
I know you are. But I'm asking you not to interfere.
I don't guess you and Claire had time to put together that shopping list. I can talk with her, Mom.
Russell, am I interfering where I shouldn't?
Well, Mama, no, not really. I mean, I know that you're just trying to help.
I'm sorry. That was an unfair question.
Well, now, Mama...
Russell, don't talk.
Dinah, your room's beginning to look like home.
Yeah, it'd look more like home if I could put my Beastie Boys poster up. It's in Josh's room, and every time I go in there, he practically bites my head off. Hey, Claire, Dinah, come outside. Dylan's here.
Hey there. Came by to see how Josh was doing.
He's doing all right.
Your parents save any lives last night?
Oh, yeah. It was a busy night in the ER.
Listen, Dylan, if that is your real name, we know you don't live in that big house.
From the way it sounds, you don't live in any house.
Dylan, we want to help you. Now, you must have been staying somewhere before you ended up on the streets.
Well, I'm not going back there. Anyway, I can take care of myself.
Yeah. Living in an abandoned building, scrounging for food, sure you can.
Let us help you. Please.
After Dad died, Mom met this biker. Called himself Big Dog. And wanted me to get a tattoo that said Little Dog. The guy was a real moron. Well, one day I came home and the place was empty. I guess his Harley only had room for two.
So what'd you do after that?
Not stuck in a foster home.
Doesn't sound so bad. At least you had a place to live.
Yeah?
Denver, nice little city.
Hey, creeps are everywhere.
They did that to you, I can promise you this. You have spent your last night in that house. First thing we're going to do is go to the authorities and show them that bruise of yours.
And we can deal with that tomorrow. How would you like a hot shower and a warm, comfortable bed to sleep in?
That'd be great.
All right. Dylan, how old are you?
15.
Did you ever run into a homeless boy about your age? He had dark hair, small frame. He was wearing a Broncos t-shirt.
Sounds like a lot of guys. Just drive down Washington Boulevard. Take your pick. How about that shower?
Yeah, I'll show you where it's at.
You can't say they were a kid on the street.
I know. But it doesn't keep me from wanting to.
Hey, you know, I never did get to thank you for what you did.
That's no big deal.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you ever get scared being out on the street?
Sometimes.
What do you do?
Nothing. You know, some things are scarier than being out there on the streets.
Like what?
Like going back to where I was.
I know you blame me for the way I'm trying to handle this thing.
I know you mean well, but I think you pushed Josh too hard. Going to bed. Good night.
I think you and Claire need some breathing room. I'm going back to Chicory Creek.
Mama, don't you think that's just a little bit drastic?
No, I don't. See, I'm just afraid of what could happen.
Does it look like we're in trouble?
Oh, Russell. A relationship doesn't just fall apart. It takes a whole lot of little things to wear it down. If my leaving can help, then that's what I'm going to do.
Guess who?
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Storm.
The dread.
Easy as watching television.
Your mom didn't like to cook?
She was mostly into fast food and stuff.
Well, where'd you get your food? Don't tell me the trash cans.
Oh, behind supermarkets. You'd be surprised at all the good stuff they throw away. Bruised fruit, wilted veggies. You know, I got hundreds of ways of finding food and a place to stay. It's not really that bad.
You have to miss having a family, though.
I got lots of family. I mean, everybody I meet.
People who come and go aren't your family.
Excuse me.
Josh?
I'm gonna go for a walk.
don't look too good.
I'm okay.
Yeah, that's why you're sitting there sweating and everything. Come on, man.
Just leave me alone. Man, this must be real great for you, huh? Watching some guy you don't like embarrass himself.
You want me to help you get home, man?
No.
Suit yourself. You know what? Just so you know, I don't actually dislike you. Now, you're real annoying, but that's about as far as it goes.
Just wait till you get to know me better.
Oh, yeah, who knows? I might learn to hate you. Look. I know what you're going through, okay?
I doubt it.
Really? Check this out. See that? CC Ryder's family shortcutting through their turf. They didn't like it too much. That's 19 stitches worth. I stayed in the house for about a week.
How'd you get over it?
This is girl at school. I knew this other guy was moving in, so I had to protect my interests. It's amazing what you'll do for a little squeeze. Huh? Come on, man. Shape up. Let's go.
I admire what you tried to do tonight, son.
I blew it. I feel like such a wuss.
Son, when you're outnumbered the way you were, fear is a very healthy response.
But I'm not outnumbered anymore. And I'm still shaking.
I've been there before. More than once. You know what that is? The fear's controlling you. And you're going to have to turn that around. You're going to have to get a handle on that. And we will. All right?
The best way to relieve dry eyes.
Well, we can't send him back to the foster home.
No, we ought to call child welfare, get them involved.
Dylan's gone.
Along with my statue from Leo, we found your wallet behind the couch, empty.
Well, at least now the police will have a reason to look for him.
Well, do we have to contact the police? I mean, can't we just go out and look for him ourselves so he has a chance to make amends?
Claire.
He's all alone in the world.
Honey, we don't even know if that's true. I mean, we don't know anything about this kid, except now we know he's a thief.
Russell, we know he saved our son.
I'll look for him. How tough could it be? It's only Denver.
breakfast.
Hiding the truth? Never a good idea.
What truth do you think I'm hiding?
Oh, you're not hiding anything. I am. Leo didn't give me that little statue for my 25th wedding anniversary. He was trying to woo me back. But I was going to leave him.
No idea.
How he struggled over Joe's problems.
I didn't know his problems started back that far.
Oh, he was never easy. As tough as Leo was, he never dealt firmly with Joe. His way was to ignore his problems. He thought he'd outgrow them. I knew it was wrong, but I let it happen. And then when he got into real trouble, I blamed Leo.
Well, you worked things out.
Oh, at what a price. I let Leo convince me that he was right. I wanted to believe it because I needed Leo.
We all do the best we can.
I didn't do what I should have done.
I understand why you worry that I coddle Josh. But I need to do what I think is right.
Of course you do.
Russell told me that you're leaving. I hope you've changed your mind.
I'm telling you the truth. Our dad, he was a cop, and he went off the deep end. He got our older brother killed. I had to get Gretchen out.
He doesn't love us anymore.
Who told you that, Gretchen?
Dylan, he wouldn't lie.
Where's that statue you stole from my mother?
I sold it. Some guy on the street.
Let's go.
Kid's story checks out. Their father was a cop in Chicago. He and the older brother pulled up to a convenience store doing a robbery. The father thought the clerk was going to be executed. He intervened, shots were fired. The son was killed. Anyway, the guy couldn't take it, so he left the force. It's really too bad. He had 3 citations for bravery, community service awards. Anyway, you ready? Want to talk to the kids?
Yeah.
Hey, your father's on his way over here. He's been looking for you ever since you left.
We're not going back.
You want to go to a foster home?
At least Gretchen would be with somebody who'd feed her.
Is going to a foster home really going to be better than going back to your father?
You don't know what he was like.
Sounds like a pretty good guy.
Used to be.
He love you?
Used to.
Well, you don't just stop loving your kids.
He did. My brother wanted to be a cop, just like Dad. When he was killed, Dad changed. Just stopped talking to us. Quit buying food. Never got out of bed. Just laid there in the dark.
What about your mother?
Died of cancer. That's why I had to get Gretchen out of there. She watched my mother die. I wasn't about to let her watch him die, too.
Look, I talked to a cop who knows the family. The guy was messed up, but he's got another job. He's trying to get his act back together again. The kid's running away really shook him up.
You're right.
Hang on a second. Pena. Yeah, we found the girl's motorcycle. All right, good. I'll be right down. They found your kid's motorcycle. It's downstairs. I'm going to go check it out.
You hungry? Yeah? I got a cafeteria downstairs. I'll bring you back some sandwiches.
stay right here for me? I'm not letting them take you back to Daddy. Okay? Come on.
You can't give up on those kids.
He's considered armed and dangerous.
But, Russell, they're children.
Honey, the boy took a gun. Now, I know he's just trying to protect his little sister, but he's more likely to get her killed.
See, that's what happens if you bring in garbage in off the streets. You see, if you leave it on the curb where it belongs...
If you've got something helpful to say, fine. Otherwise...
Hey. I was just shooting hoops, my man.
Daddy, Dylan told me about this place. He wanted to show me a real cool old railroad siding, west side of town. He could be there.
You say where it was?
No.
I know where it is. Kind of.
Where?
I have to show you, man.
Let's go.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy.
Well, come on, LT.
Well, I don't see you volunteering to go.
You're wrong. I'm going.
Josh, are you sure?
Yeah. Coming?
Oh, yeah. Watch you sweat. It might just be worth the trip.
Honey, call Detective Payne. You let him know what we know. I'll call in as soon as we find this place.
He said I had windows.
All right, Josh, you and LT go find a phone and call the police.
What are you going to do?
You go in there and see if he'll talk to me before the police get here.
Max, go with you.
No. Dylan's got a loaded weapon in there. You don't have to prove anything, son.
I do.
No. Already done that. I'll go in there, get the police. It's okay, honey. I'm here to help you. Why don't you put that thing down before somebody gets hurt?
I'm not letting Gretchen go back to our father.
And well, getting yourself shot's not the answer. Dylan, you got a right to be mad at your daddy. What happened was bad, terrible. But he went into that store for the same reason you helped Josh.
No, it's different. I hate him.
I feel that way right now, but families ought to stick together.
He didn't stick by us.
No, he didn't. Kind of lost his way. But that's a two-way street. Seems like you didn't much stick by him either.
After what he did, he got Danny killed.
Danny was your big brother.
I loved him.
And however much you loved him, I'm sure your daddy loved him just that much. And however bad you feel, your daddy's got to feel worse. Because he's carrying the guilt. Why don't you give him another chance? Come on.
Gretchen, oh God, Gretchen, I missed you so much.
I missed
Figured you might miss him, too. I know you kids had it rough. And I don't blame you for leaving. I was pretty messed up. But things are different now. I'm working again. I fixed the house up. I'm even learning to cook. That's the bad news.
Gretchen was sick, and you didn't do anything. I had to steal medicine from a drugstore.
Dylan, you know...
Some pervert tried to buy her from me. Buy her. We had to run. A real father doesn't let that happen to his kids.
You don't know how sorry I am. For everything. I can't change what I did. And I can't change the terrible things you went through. But I can change what happens from now on. Give me a chance, Dylan. I love you and Gretchen.
I thought Russell said you sold it.
On the streets, you always keep a secret stash, just in case.
You shouldn't have done it, but I understand why you did. I want you to keep it.
Mama, you sure?
I've never been more certain in my life. I got it after a rough patch. It always reminds me how much love it takes to hold a family together. I wouldn't do the same for you.
Thank you. Thank you all for getting me a second chance.
Well, we owe our son's life to Dylan here. No need to thank us. You take care.
Good luck.
What? A house is never a home without curtains.
I was noticing that myself.
I'll get some fabric tomorrow. Muslin, okay?
That sounds very nice. But does this mean you won't be going to Chicory Creek anytime soon?
Oh, no. Too much work to do here.
She said it was going to be my day.
Well, the way it was, everybody was looking at you.
Yeah, well, I'm on to her tricks now. No girl's ever going to take me down again.
Afraid Nathaniel has not seen his last fall.
Hey, who's for ice cream?
Good idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honey?
Oh, I can't stop thinking about that runaway boy, the one we saw when we were looking for Josh. Why is it every choice you make always leaves something else undone?